Hello? Hey, what's going on? Yeah, actually, yeah, I saw that he had dropped out of March Madness and, yeah, Phantasmo took his spot. Yeah, I know. I actually got a bunch of messages. I just, was at the library on the computer and yeah, I was checking my YouTube and I had gotten some interesting messages from some of his fans. But you know, that's cool. I'm glad they support him. That's great. Yeah, it's just YouTube, you know, I'm not gonna let it get to me. Yeah, but you know what? I'm actually just getting home now, so I'll have to talk to you later. But yeah, thanks for letting me know, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. What the? Anyways, enough of that. Let's get to actual commentating. I'm Kpopp. I was just poking fun at the Phantasmo fans just because they've been letting me know how I stand in their eyes. But it's complete fun and games. I love it when subscribers really like commentators. Just because it shows that the commentators actually care about their fans, and you can tell that there's a love relationship going on there, and that's always been the kind of relationship I try to have with my subscribers. And yeah, you know, every once in a while I drink enough that I can actually admit that I really do care about my subscribers.
Hey guys, I just want to say, I really appreciate you as subscribers, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I never expected to have this many subscribers, and I really didn't. I can't record right now because I really mean that.
Yeah, that was after my 21st birthday festivities. I was pretty drunk, and I had wanted to make a video vlog, or I always do it, video blog, or vlog, whatever the F you want to call those things, thanking my subscribers for wishing me a happy birthday, because a lot of them would wish me a happy birthday. And yeah, I never uploaded it, obviously, as I was like, I saw it the next, like actually a week later I saw it, and I was like, what is this? And then I watched it, and I kept pausing it because I was so embarrassed, and I was like, never uploading this. Although I did just upload it now. I guess sometimes it's kind of fun to laugh at yourself. Especially when, you know, more than normal people, or more than normal amounts of people are going to see your videos. That way we can all laugh at me and be embarrassed for me. But let me give some quick tips, I guess, on not sharpshooter necessarily, but kind of a wager match thing on Nuketown. When you are on Nuketown, the best way to kind of not die, just because Nuketown's really I don't know if I want to say small, it's just everyone knows where the spawns are, so if you do die, it's just chances are when you respawn, you're just going to die again. So you just want to avoid dying at all costs, which is pretty much normal. I think even in real life, we all want to avoid dying at all costs. So what I do on Nuketown is I try to like weave in and out of the buildings and just hang out there because I don't want to go outside, you know, I might get sunburned, I don't have sunscreen, so I try to stay in the buildings, only go outside for a few seconds, check to see if anyone spawned, and call it a day. Anyways, I don't really give tips that much, so I don't want to, and I think we all know everything there is to know about black applesauce. What the did I just say black applesauce? Applesauce? We know everything there is to know about black applesauce. I can't say applesauce today. Whatever. Anyways, people say I say zombies weird. Do I say zombies weird? I mean, I don't think I say it weird, but anyways. I kind of want to tell you guys a quick story. I always tell stories. And, so today, I had to attend a lecture for class, and it was about HIV and AIDS. I didn't really want to go, but I had to because I had to write a paper on it, and I was like, alright, whatever. So I get there, and the woman lecturing, she's a woman, but she's a man woman. That there's nothing wrong with that. I just wanted to like put this text message. I just wanted to put this into. That's so weird. The person who texted me was the person I just knifed. Anyways, this woman was talking, and she started explaining like kind of this movement that she had been a part of, a political movement, and she was talking about how great it was. She's like, it was so queer, and there was so much queerness. And we all loved each other, and it was so sexual, and we felt sexy when we were there, and there was a lot of rubbing on each other, and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh my gosh, what am I listening to? Anyways, that's it. Have a great day, guys.
Okay, so I decided to... Am I recording? Okay. I decided to go to a department store the other day. And I'm normally not the kind of guy to ask for customer service when I go to any place. If I'm looking for something, I usually just look for it by myself and lurk in the shadows and stare at people through shelving. I don't know, it creeps them out for some reason. I'm not quite sure why, but I just kind of wanted to get in and get out, if you know what I mean. So I went to this store and I saw this elderly woman in a raggedy blue vest, and I figured either she has incredible taste in vests or she works at the store. So I took the latter, and I just kind of assumed that she worked there. And I asked her, and supposedly, from what she said, she works there. And I'm trying to give her the benefit of the doubt here. She was elderly and things like that. So I asked her, since she worked there, I was like, okay, well, can you show me where the timers are? And she's like, yeah, sure, I can show you. So she took me to the microwave section. I don't know. I mean, is timers too vague of a word? I'm really trying to make a case for this old elderly woman. And I guess since she's old and elderly, she's like double old, so maybe that increases her chance of being senile or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm being too harsh on her, but what's up, my nuggets? By the way, MisterFantasmo here, if you couldn't tell by me taking a minute and a half just to say, what's up, guys? This is me. This is my gameplay and my voice together. And, okay, so now that we got that out of the way, no, this is not the end of the story, okay? If you know anything about anybody who takes a minute and a half to just get into the meat of the topic, then you know the story's not over. So, I know you were crying for a second, but just wipe those tears, and I'm going to finish the story. So I end up finding the timer section by myself. As soon as she took me to the microwave section, I just kind of ran away from her because I didn't know what was going to happen. Double kill. Okay, so I found the timer section, and it was split up into two groups. Of course, I mean, the timer section is really small, but for what I could see, it was noticeably split up into digital and manual timers. You know, digital, more new age, more, hey, you can just set it and do it, and it's so easy. But then my nostalgia kicked in, and I saw these old school timers where, you know, like your elementary school teacher would have like this apple, and you would like twist the top, and it would be a timer, and then when it went off, you could stop your, I don't know, silent reading, and you could go to recess or whatever. So I saw those, and I was like, oh, sweet. They didn't have an apple, but they had like this, you know, this I guess this classic old school timer. By the way, they were way cheaper than the digital timers, so I was like, all right, I'm definitely going with this. So I get the old school timer, and I purchase it, and I'm happy with my purchase. I go home, and you're asking yourself, why did I get a timer? Well, I'm going to tell you right now. March Madness, which is what I'm submitting this video for, your videos are recommended to be 5 to 6 minutes long, and if you know anything about me, it's that I can never make a video any certain amount of time. It's whatever time I run out of things to say is usually when I cut it, and most of the time that's way over the video. So I wanted to get a timer, and I tested it out, and first of all, this timer seriously made like a da-da-da-da-da-da sound, like when it was timing things, and I was like, okay, so what am I supposed to do? Like put this in another room, and then when it goes off, I won't hear it? Like, it was extremely annoying. It definitely would have got picked up on this mic. So as I was trying to figure that out, though, I also found that when I would set it to a time, and then it would go for like 10 seconds. It would like keep time for like 10 seconds, and then after that 10 seconds, it would instantly ding. It would just go like right to the end. No matter what time you set it for, it could only muster up the ability to keep time for like 10 seconds. So this wasn't really going to work, at least in my opinion. So I decided to go back to said department store and delve even further into the abyss that is customer service. And, there's the normal customer service, which is just like, asking old women in raggedy blue vests to show you things. And then there's this thing called the customer service desk, which is basically where crazy people go to argue about things that they bought in the store, at least from what I've experienced. So, there'll be people that up there being like, hey, I want to return this cheese because I bought it a day ago and now it's warm. And it's like, did you refrigerate it? Like, that's kind of common sense. But anyways, I go to the customer service desk. There's one guy in front of me. One guy. So I'm like, cool. Shouldn't take long. 15 minutes later, I'm still standing behind this one guy, and it's now that I start to get nosy and start to listen on his conversation. And what he is trying to do is put a bag of peanuts on layaway, and I can see now why this woman was not buying into this whole fact, because layaway, at least from my understanding, is you put something on layaway when you want to come back at a later point in time, probably when you have more money to buy it. And I feel like he could have bought these peanuts at any time, no matter what. I'm pretty sure the store always carries peanuts, unless it was like a special edition with like a scratch off sticker or something, the ones that smell like peanuts, I guess. I don't know. But anyways, he was just not buying the fact that he couldn't put these on layaway. So I ended up, because I'm such a nice gentleman, I was like, hey dude, you want me to just buy these peanuts for you? Like, how much could a bag of peanuts possibly be? And he's like, and he turns and he says to me, because he's just like completely full of rage, I guess, and he turns to me and he says, no, I think I'm just gonna go eat them, or I think I'm just gonna eat them right here and then I'm just gonna leave. And I was like, and what I said after that was, yeah, okay, come on, like, and I wasn't really paying attention to what he said in response to me. I was like, yeah, okay, come on, let me buy these peanuts for you. To make a long story short, I got banned from this department store for, quote, inciting theft. I don't know how that works out. I don't know why that would be that, but that's what happened. And all I could think of when I was walking out of the store was, this is March Madness. Bazinga. Peace nuggets.